Did you record it? Is it recording? Hi everyone, my name is Phil Price. I'm attending college at CTC, Central Texas College in Texas right now, and I'm taking a course in public speaking. Just want to let you know, I'm going to start off with the informative speech, and this is how it goes. First of all, they come at you at any time. They can come small, they can come big. They can start at childhood, adolescent, and adult, and move on to older. Alright? What happens with this, they form in your deepest subconscious into your deepest fears. What are they, you might ask? They're called nightmares. Okay? Now, nightmares, how do nightmares begin in the human mind? Most doctors will tell you they come from a stressful situation or extreme tragic experience within your life. The justification regarding this speech is that psychologytoday.com doctors say that mostly that dreams will either help you or they come from a situation within your life that had a tragic experience. In childhood to begin with, about 7% of children in the United States have this effect in their family history as well. Okay, the previous, to understand what a nightmare is, we must understand that a nightmare occurs during a rapid eye movement, which is called REM sleep. Okay? During that time, the results occur with extreme terror of a dream that you wake up remembering what happened to begin with. Now, what are the effects of nightmares? And what do nightmares come from? Nightmares used to come from family history. They come from taking medication that doctors actually occur that happens for you to take. They come in tragic situations, stressful situations, a change in life, PTSD. Especially when soldiers come out of combat, they come to PTSD. Doesn't mean you have to be a soldier. It happens also with certain situations that a family has, okay? So a person without combat can still have PTSD. You do not have to ever have more and more. It happens. What are the symptoms? Supposedly the symptoms when you have a nightmare, your life becomes totally changed. You become alert, you are in a survival stage, your life is threatened. Okay, you don't get enough sleep to begin with, so it's very hard for you to actually not be in the work. Okay, I have PTSD, my husband has PTSD, and he just told me from my experience, I cannot get enough sleep because of my PTSD. I stay out early in the mornings, I get 3 to 4 hours of sleep, you know what I mean? I become very tired throughout the day, but it's something that I cannot be helped. There is medication the doctor can help you, but depending on the situation of that nightmare, it may help you, it may not, okay? Disadvantages about having PTSD, as I said to you, you're afraid to go to sleep at times, especially if you have such an extreme nightmare in your life that you're so afraid to go to sleep, you don't want to go to that, because you're afraid to get into it again, okay? Now, what are the advantages of this? If you're sleeping and dreaming, your body is getting sleep to begin with, okay? Sometimes these dreams can help you handle a situation that you're trying to find an answer for. It helps you try to, find an answer for your life, change in your life, or you're trying to move from one place to another, your finances or something. Sometimes dreams tell you what your subconscious, what you already know to begin with, okay? It makes you stronger to face your fears, but it also depends on the strength of that person. You know what I mean? It's just not everybody. Is there a cure? No, there's not a cure. To be honest with you, doctors have not found a cure how to understand dreams and how to cure it. In my belief, to be honest, dreams are actually can be conquered. It can only be conquered by the person himself. Depending on that person's strength, it's all up to you. There are methods like stress therapy, mental therapy, yoga, exercise, nutrition. These could help you, but to be honest with you, it all depends on the person. Okay, depending on that person's strength, if you're willing to face your fears. To me, if you face your fears, I believe in my case, you're able to face it little by little, and all of a sudden you're conquering that dream. You won't be scared to go to sleep anymore. Your life will still probably feel a little bit threatened, but not as much. You ease up on it. Now, psychology doctors can only give you what they can, knowledge about your minds, but do they really know everything? Not really. they cannot be in your nightmares. They cannot understand what you have to go through. Okay? So in my belief is that nightmares can only be conquered and controlled by you to begin with. We can either let our minds take over our lives, or we can stop the madness and take our lives back to begin with. So this is my informative speech. Thank you for listening for it. I hope it was 4 minutes and above. Thank you.
Thank you, Shorty.
Thank you, Mija.